Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Transformers action figure review with the Mattel Creations Hot Wheels Optimus Prime. I gotta give a big thanks to Mattel for sending out this sample my way to look at for you guys, and I am just going crazy over this collaboration over here with Mattel, along with Hasbro, producing something brand new that we haven't seen ever before. Okay, we have seen this before, but never quite like this. This is the Hot Wheels Optimus Prime that actually transforms, and I gotta say, I like the packaging over here. This looks very, very pristine, and I gotta tell you, I did not pre-order one myself. The $80 price point was a bit much for me. I do pick up Hot Wheels now and then. You guys know I love my Transformers, but I just didn't feel like this spoke to me personally, even though I was interested in it. And holy crap, to get one for free like this and talk about with you guys, I just feel super privileged and grateful. Thank you to all you viewers. Of course, again, thank you to Hasbro and Mattel for making this possible. And look at the packaging right there. It's kind of hard to see, but that looks very cool. I do like that. And there are different display options for the figure, so you can have it displayed in robot mode or in alt mode, as you can see right over there. And then I want to see what happens if we lift this up. Ooh, okay, there's nothing underneath right over there, but yeah, pretty sweet looking packaging. This image is just so nostalgic for me every time I look at it. But yeah, Optimus Prime, and then you have a read up right over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. Wow, what a trip. Yeah, Hasbro, Hot Wheels, Mattel Creations, all on one packaging right over there. It says Transformers. You can see Optimus Prime, and then the nice silver foil. Ooh, I'm spilling the figure out already. You can see the spot varnished Hot Wheels logo. You can see Optimus Prime right here. Very cool looking packaging. I do like it. And see how this one is. Okay, so this just has a different insert right over here, and I'll demonstrate how that works later on, so I can see already how that matches right there. And then you get this piece, and then you can hide it or put it away right over here. And then we have instructions with an Autobot symbol underneath it right here, looking really cool. And of course it says Hot Wheels on the inside. And then you can see that image of Optimus Prime, and it just shows how to swap the packaging display options right over here. And it shows you how to transform Optimus Prime and put him inside right over there. All right, I'm excited to look at this. Let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if you try and get your Transformers, you can do so.
Big, big, big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's the little Optimus Prime out of the packaging, and he is so shiny. And I have to warn you, you got to look at the directions when you transform this figure. There are some changes, very minor, but definitely look at the directions or watch a video like this one all the way through, because I don't know, I didn't break anything, but I felt like, yeah, if I had kept pushing, I may have. So we'll go over that more in a little bit. I gotta say, this thing is beautiful. I am liking it. It is very small, and so far I think it's very cool. Let's get a closer look. So aside from being so small and a Hot Wheels toy, this is the shiniest Optimus Prime I think I've ever seen. I really do like how shiny it is. I mean, everything has that bright die-cast sheen that you could clearly see throughout. So that is very cool. You don't have that with the tires, and the tires do feel rubbery as I pinch my nail in there. You can see stickers are all applied to it already. God, the vac metal on this just looks so cool. You don't have to apply any stickers on it. It has them all there for you. And they look fairly even, look minor imperfections, I guess, as far as the angle, but I don't know. I think they look pretty good. Then there's a little bit of gappage over here. I don't have any gappage with the legs right there, which is cool. I do appreciate that. And then, yeah, you can just see the front of it over here looking very, very clean. And I like how it's really hard to spot the non-shiny sections right here with the plastic. And it also has some weight to it, so you can feel the die cast. And then you, of course, got to store these tiny little fists on the inside right there. If you don't do that, you're going to cry. You're going to lose them. And, oh, my God, could you imagine? But anyway, I remember, I still have the fists to my old Optimus Prime, which is technically a G2 figure. But there's the inside right there, and it looks really good. And no scuffage or anything from bending that forward. I feel like this front headlight is just, or this right headlight is just a little askew. I don't know, can you see that? A little bit of gappage right there, and it really stands out, you know, on this really small figure when you zoom in on it, but of course it's so small you don't notice it as much from farther away, but it is there. I do notice it. And here's looking at the back again. I like how the smokestacks look. They don't move, so don't try... well, can you... no, yeah, don't try turning those side to side. You can see the tires right here, and it will roll. I have a couple of these indents right here, and that's from transforming it into robot mode, and I'll go over that in just a minute, but I first want to measure it out and kind of show off how well it rolls. Yeah. Oh, right before I started shooting that rolling scene, I noticed I have a tiny little chip on this tank right over here. I don't think I did that. I have been very careful with this. I know it was free. Some of you are thinking, oh yeah, if it was free, I'm going to treat it like garbage too. But no, I've really been handling this with care. I don't remember anything bumping into that or how that happened, but that's the only little nick that I have. But anyway, he does roll. Yeah, he rolls very nicely. So I do like how it rolls, and yeah, you could just whee. Well, yeah, and to measure out this little Optimus Prime, you could see to the top of the smokestacks, it's just barely over 1.5 inches tall. I want to say he's just about 1 5/8 inches tall. And then from front to back, you're looking at about 2 3/4 inches across. And then for size comparison, we have my G2 Optimus Prime, which mostly looks like a G1 Optimus Prime. Of course, you have the G2 logo over there, and his trailer was all black instead of gray. And you could see the similarities and accuracies, and it looks really good, man. I mean, this does look shinier and cooler than this one right over here. I mean, of course, this is my Optimus Prime from my childhood. What year did this come out exactly? I feel like I did get this a little bit later in life. I obviously was not really old enough to get an Optimus Prime when the original Optimus Prime came out. I was only 3 years old when 1984 happened. Oh, I love that they added the little hole that you could see right over here. You can see that they made a little hole right over there for the head too, so that's kind of cool to see. I like that. Looking underneath, right there. Very similar, very different still. Here I have to show off some actual Hot Wheels next to this Hot Wheels Optimus Prime. But yeah, you can see we have the Batmobile from the Justice League movie, and then we have the Tesla truck, or the Cybertruck, which at first I hated this design, but after actually seeing it on the road, I thought it actually looked cool. And then I saw another one that was really dirty, and they're hauling some stuff. It looked even cooler with dirt all over it. I don't know why. Does this scale accurately? Not exactly, but not too bad. You know, I guess maybe Prime could be a little bit bigger to accurately be in scale with the Tesla truck. I don't know, or I do know. Like, the Prime would have to be up to there or something, right? But these aren't as far off from each other than I would have expected them to be at first glance. Then here's our Hot Wheels Optimus Prime next to our Core Class Optimus Prime with the trailer. This is the Hasbro Pulse exclusive. I did mod this a little bit and switch some parts out with the regular version that didn't have the trailer. You can see these are about the same size, so it's a little bit smaller than a Core Class Optimus Prime. And if you wanted to see this trailer on here, well, you kind of need this piece. I think I could gently rest this right over here without damaging anything. I did it just a second, and let's just see. I don't know. You guys could mess with this if you want to, but I don't know. That doesn't look that bad. It doesn't match perfectly, and it won't, you know, follow him. It's just going to fall apart. And nope, didn't scuff anything right there. Well, not very complicated. I guess I need help transforming this, so you take us away, Bumblebee. Okay, so first step, go ahead and move the legs down. Second step, pull the feet downward. Don't just try flipping them up. On your G1 Optimus Prime, we're all used to just flipping the feet forward, and that created a little bit of friction, and that's why you have a little bit of bulging going over here where the trailer attachment would be, or is anyway, and you can see that right there. It doesn't look terrible. Luckily, I didn't keep going with it, but slide out, and then tilt up. I did need to apply a little bit of extra pressure on not the left foot, but it was the right foot during the first time I transformed it, but I think that looks pretty good. And then you could just go ahead and move along as you normally would with any other Optimus Prime. Now, over here, I notice on my G1, I have to kind of slide out a little bit, right? But on this, it just swings forward all on its own just fine. So I don't have that same shifting backward. You could go ahead and open this, get the hands out right there, and then flip this forward, close that, attach right here, and then appropriately attach each of the fists. And that ports in nicely, as well as this side in there. There it is. And then now we have Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And I like this little guy. I like the little bit of silver paint that they added to his crest right there. So that's pretty sweet. He has the yellow eyes, very G1 inspired. And of course, you know, as far as aesthetics goes, there's not a whole lot of new to look at. You can see you do have these bolts that kind of get in the way of the Autobot symbol. I don't know if that really irritates me or not, but they're there. You have these stickers applied right here. Are these even stickers, or is this painted on? It's hard for me to tell. I'm used to calling them stickers. Same thing with what we see here on the feet and on the legs right over there. So, yeah, I think it looks great, man. This is one of the coolest looking Optimus Primes, I gotta say. I just really love the whole metallic look throughout over here. Oh yeah, we also have the blaster rifle right over here. So that's pretty cool and looks very G1. You could go ahead and have him hold this. The directions say put it in his left hand, I guess. All right, so I'm doing that, and there you go. Now you have Optimus Prime in his robot mode. Looking pretty sweet, man. I do like it. Oh, and he stands very well, too. So that's very cool. The articulation is what you would expect. Well, I didn't expect his head to turn side to side. I actually haven't done a thorough job of articulating this, but yeah, he has side-to-side movement on the head right there. You can move the elbows, so you get that 90-degree movement. There's also rotation at the elbows. Obviously, you could rotate the fists. And then the legs will bend at the knee, and then you can move the feet down due to transformation, of course. So you have a little bit of articulation, a little bit of posing going on over here. A bit more than what you would get with the actual G1 figure, which is actually kind of cool. See how small this Optimus Prime is compared to my coffee stain? But yeah, I love that I'm able to get him into this kind of pose. I was going to avoid picking up the missing link Optimus Prime, but damn it, this really, really wants me to get that now. I was going to pass on it, but shoot, this looks really cool too. I don't like how the tires kind of droop downward at a weird angle a little bit. I guess that's kind of annoying, but I gotta say, I still think this looks really, really neat. I do like it. And see that you have that metallic red throughout all the way on the back right here, except for where those joints are. Of course, the back of the head isn't so shiny, but you mostly have that whole metallic sheen throughout on the figure, and it just looks really, really neat. I like shiny things, what can I say? And I love Transformers, and I love Optimus Prime, so there you go, so much love. And then to quickly see the alternate display option, we already saw the alt mode inside over there. I still have him transformed right over here, and then underneath the directions you get the extra plastic piece, and I'm going to go ahead and just put the gun inside right here, and then we're going to go ahead and put Optimus inside and kind of fling his shoulders back a little bit as we do this. It's a little bit tricky. It's getting the arms tucked in there. That's the real trick. Yeah, okay. Now it's in. All right. Yeah, just a little bit scary because it's such an expensive piece. But now we got that in there. And then take that plastic piece over here and then remove that. Take this out. Put that aside. And, ooh, man, I love that silver foil on the inside. Really nice image. Really dig that a lot. And then you can place Optimus inside here. And if I have that flush in there, which I do, now you get this display option as well. And that is very cool. I think I want him set up just like this on display. It's kind of neat having a robot Hot Wheels figure, right? And then to measure out this Optimus Prime in his robot mode, you can see he's standing at about 3 3/4 inches tall. Then for a size comparison, you can see the Hot Wheels Optimus Prime next to my G2 Optimus Prime, and I can see the rivets poking through that Autobot symbol. So yeah, I just did not notice that with the stickers right there. And then we have the core class Optimus Prime. And then here's our Hot Wheels Optimus Prime next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. And yes, we will have stop motions come back to the YouTube channel. They will return. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do have more Transformers videos coming your way, but I do have a bunch of Marvel Legends I want to look at, and I have some Axie Toys stuff I want to look at. So there's all kinds of goodies to look at on this channel. If you're into action figures, well, this is the place to be. And this Hot Wheels Optimus Prime is very cool. I do think it is catered more towards Hot Wheels collectors more so than action figure collectors or die-hard Optimus Prime collectors, because this is something that as a figure collector, $80 is, wow, that's a lot. But I think Hot Wheels collectors don't really feel the hurt so much with that price tag. It's sold out everywhere. I think it's sold out everywhere. So obviously Hot Wheels collectors are all about it. I've heard more complaints about it, more so from, you know, Transformers action figure collectors, more so than Hot Wheels collectors. So I think the Hot Wheels collectors are used to this kind of thing a little bit more so. Even though, you know, we do have pricier items, I gotta tell you, this figure pushed me over the edge to order the missing link Optimus Prime, so I will be getting that. This made me want to get another figure, which Masterpiece is my favorite line, so I had to get the Masterpiece missing link figure, and that will be on the way soon. But yeah, looking at this guy right here, it is very cool. It is very pristine. I love the display options. I think that is awesome. So there is a lot to enjoy with this, but just for me personally, the price tag is just kind of a lot for having this kind of piece. So at the $80 price point, which I'm sure it's costing more now in the aftermarket, I'm going to give it a Sud rating of...
It's not too bad.
And that is my honest opinion, just because for a small figure, that's just a lot for me. And I want to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comment section below. If you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace! Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.